Hey guys, Callum Gibbs here, and today I would like to take you back 20 years into the past. The reason for this being was that I was actually born in December of 1996. So when we look back at then, I want to show you the difference between how prices used to be back then to prices versus today. So throughout the years, we've seen that prices of food, clothing, housing essentials, housing prices, and income rate have all either risen or decreased. So in doing research on events that happened in December of 1996, I was surprised that not a lot of historical events actually happened. However, on December 2nd, President Bill Clinton signed the Electronic Freedom Information Act amendment. What this amendment did was it clarified the status of electronic records under a public access law. It also encouraged federal agencies to adopt electronic methods and use electronic methods of dissemination. On the same page as being on government, on December 5th of 1996, Madeleine Colbert Albright was nominated to be the first female secretary of the state by President William Jefferson Clinton. Now, I want to take a little bit of a turn. I want to talk about the average pricing and the median pricing of a new house in December of 1996. So in December of 1996, the median sale price of a house sold in the United States for about $144,900. Then we have the average sale price of a new home in the United States, which was around $171,800. So in December of 1996, the average household income was around $53,407. Now that's a lot. However, if we were to look at today's income and the prices of the median sale price and the average sale price of houses today, we'll see that that has risen a lot due to the way our economy is changing and how we are upgrading everything from house size to job type. All these prices and income wages have actually risen. I also want to look at the produce price indexes. So when looking at this, the produce price index for finished goods advanced 0.5% in December. This followed an increase of 0.4% in both November and October, the previous October and November. Then, when we go to prices received by domestic producers of intermediate goods, this rose 0.4% in December, following an increase of 0.2% in the prior months of November. So prices for crude material, they advanced about 4.2% in December, and that followed a 1.8% gain in November. So with the prices of crude materials, we can see that it has actually really increased over that month to be almost about 2 or 3 times what it used to be the month before. Now, among the finished goods in December, the index for energy goods rose about 3.1%, following a 2.3% rise in the prior month of November. Now, the prices for finished goods and other foods and energy increased about 0.1%, followed by a similar rise a month ago. So the month before, there was a 0.1% rise. And then lastly, the index of finished consumer foods fell about 0.1% of the same as November. So when we're looking at the index finished consumer goods, it actually decreased in 1996. Next, I want to talk about the gas prices. So the average price of a gallon of gas in 1996 was around $1.23. Doing some research, I found that this was almost the same throughout the months before. At the start of 1996, the price was about $1.8 dollars per gallon, and it steadily rose to an increase of $1.24 per gallon. So by the end of December, it was $1.24 24 cents to get a gallon of gas. Now looking back on that, I'd much rather have that than what we have today when we have up to $2. The whole 70-cent change in this economy on the gas prices has increased and has a big effect on how much people are spending on gas today. So now, I want to get to some of the funner stuff of 1996. I want to talk about some of the music that if we were to listen to today, we'd call it throwback music. Now, I don't know all of these songs, but I know a couple of them. And I just would like to list a couple of them off. So first we have No Diggity by the Backstreet Boys. We have Nobody by Keith Sweet. Never Leave Me Alone by Nate Dogg. Pony by Guinea Winnie. Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. Wheels of Steel by Outkast. And Bow Down by Westside Connection. Now these were a couple of the top 40 songs from 1996. And then I want to look at the top popular music albums. I know they're kind of similar topics, but the difference of the albums, you'll see that there are a lot more different people that I would know, and you probably do too, but I know a lot of these more of the albums than I do the actual songs. So on December 1st, 1996, we have Razorblade Suitcase by Bush. We have The Moment by Kenny G. Falling Into You by Celine Dion. Emancipation by the artist formerly known as Prince. We have The Dogfather by Snoop Dogg. The Don Kilmardy by Maviaki. Tragic Kingdom by No Doubt. And Bow Down by Westside Connection. Now these were just a couple of the things that happened in 1996. I didn't find as many of the actual historical events that happened when doing the research. However, I thought I'd give you a little bit of how the economy and what things were like back in when I was born.